What is one of the most common guest requests you hear on a daily basis?
Early check-in, late check-out.
Which kind of guests are the easiest to handle? Couples, families, or big groups?
Couples. I think easiest to handle are people who are just coming here with a very happy frame of mind. They can be couples, families. As long as you're happy to go on a holiday, you're great. That's what I feel.
What is the funniest or cutest thing a guest has ever asked for? Or said, or done, maybe?
Like small kids, actually, whenever they've come and then they write a little cute note when they go back. It's like a really, good emotional touch that they give us. And they go, like, sometimes a small little girl just comes and gives a little flower. Even that's a very cute gesture. So yes, those are those moments which are pretty memorable.
Yeah, it's kids when they come and actually tell you that they've had a great time. That's when you know that, Amanzi's done well. Because to please the kid, because they're just so transparent, like, what they see is what they'll tell you. So yeah, actually, true.
What is one hospitality rule at Amanzi that you will never personally compromise on?
Standard of service, I think.
Yeah.
We go all out. We really do go all out. And 99% of the people appreciate it. You have so many people who come and tell you that we've been to so many 5-star properties and, yes, their service is good, but you take your service to another level. Like in terms of catering to your food, and for kids especially, we get a lot of compliments on that because food for the kids. So yeah, I think
kind of make them feel like home. So they don't miss their home actually. So when they come here, they just feel it's like an extension of their home. So we just make them feel like home. That's what I feel. And that's what they appreciate us for.
Which staff member is the ultimate problem solver and why?
Staff member?
You mean in any category of...
That would be me, I think.
Vijay also, actually, a lot of problems.
Yeah, but she said staff member.
But staff.
No, we've got everybody. In each department, you've got like different
No, I can
people.
say Harish. Harish is like the biggest, the staff member who, he's like our man Friday, and we call him for anything and anything, middle of the night, like whatever, he's right there. So yes, I will say Harish. He's our manager, and
he's been with us from day one. Like from the day I think the first brick was placed, I think he's been there since then.
Since then, yeah. So I will say Harish. And also actually Sunil also, for that matter.
Sunil
also. But Harish, yes, mainly Harish.
If you had to describe Amanzi's staff culture in one word, what would it be?
Family.
Family.
Is there any room that you are most attached to personally?
Me, I was attached to 701 because that was like the original room and it was getting done, and I used to sit there on the little ledge over there and look out when all the construction was happening. So that was a really room that I used to look up to, and of course now it's become much nicer. And of course even actually 704 also.
I was going to say that.
So we spent a lot of time in 704 also initially. So yes,
to live out that room, basically,
for quite some time. Yeah, so probably yes, these two.
The deluxe room, that's 704, and 701 is the premium garden view room now.
Do you have a favorite dish at Amanzi? A personal favorite?
I think I like everything from our tandoor. Our chef, today's chef, is just brilliant. You don't, now whenever you go anywhere else, it's just the taste is just very, very different. You're just used to it, and then you just compare everything to that. So I think everything from our tandoor is just brilliant.
Even our chaat, for that matter, like our pani puri, I can really, I love pani puri. So I know what it tastes like, and it's not because it's ours, but I'm 100% sure our pani puri is like too good. Because we have an example of Shraddha Kapoor. Like I remember once when we had a wedding and she was over here, she's eaten at least more than 20 puris. And she's actually gone and hugged the guy who made the pani puris.
And which is your favorite pani puri stall outside of Amanzi?
Elko. So if I compare it to Elko, we are too good. I'm sorry, Elko, but yes.
Is there any guest experience that is the most memorable for you?
So we had a couple and a family, like a family, a husband, wife, and two young boys. I'm talking about quite some time back. This was, and as we know, we don't have televisions in any of our rooms. So initially when the kids came, they were like about 15, 16 years old. I remember they taken two separate rooms, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have television. What are we going to do?" Etc. Etc. And I said, the reason for not having television is to spend time with your family. That's the whole idea. And cut to they came back for dinner, and wow, I have something. So what is this?
It's just leaf.
Okay. So they came for dinner, and the lady, she came and hugged me, and she had a little her eyes were moist. I said, "What happened, ma'am?" She says, "Thank you so much, Anaita. You've given me time to spend with my boys, which I couldn't spend at home because there's no television. We actually sat together, the four of us. We played games. We got to know so much about our boys, what we wouldn't know at home, because all we do at home is text on WhatsApp. So here at that time, of course, we didn't even have Wi-Fi. So the connect. So people were like, you had to talk to each other. So that was a really great moment for me when she actually came and hugged me, and she said a big thank you for. So yeah, that was a memorable moment. You have any?
Me? Memorable moment? No, there's a lot of them. Like she said, like a lot of the times people when they come here and they're like, oh, there's no TV. But when they're actually going back, they're like, yeah, you know what, we really didn't miss. I actually remember this one incident where we had this family and they had come with kids, and we of course don't allow shisha in the property. It's not permitted. So they'd carried it and they'd come and we had to of course take it away. So at that time they were like, what are we going to do here? And you don't have TV and you're not allowing us to do that. But after this, they were here with us for 2 nights. The second day, immediately the gentleman came up and said, he's like, we really don't need all of these things. We're having such a great time. The kids are enjoying the pool. They were staying in the luxury suite. So, and even after he left, he said, he's like, we just didn't realize that, we needed all of these things. We didn't miss it at all. So, thank you so much. And, and of course, he was very sweet. One of the very few who actually apologized because it was quite heated when they came in and they were not allowed certain things, and he apologized and he's like, I'm so sorry, but we had a great time. So yeah, that was probably
you remember one more family, which the NRIs who had come, and there's the child used to sit near us near the window and keep looking at that little butterfly, the moth would be
right.
And in that time we had a book. Yes. So he actually wrote such a beautiful note, and he says, thank you, Anaita auntie, for having no television because I could spend time with nature and my parents. So I still remember that little child who sat. So come in the restaurant area, and you would sit near the windows, and you would keep looking at those butterflies and moths. I mean, that was also one of those moments, yeah. But this a long time back, yes.
What is one thing guests don't notice but takes a lot of work behind the scenes?
All the hard work, yeah, that we put in to maintain the place. Maintenance takes a lot of hard work, which they really don't notice, and they feel, oh, this is supposed to be. But we take care of every single nail. Like if the nail is out, it's immediately done. The immediate maintenance is a lot of hard work, and especially where we are. See, we're not a city hotel where it's very easy for somebody to call, electrician, come do it. No. We are like so far away from the city, in midst of a little jungle. So to maintain what we have today is complete hats off.
Yeah, maintenance
to our team is a lot of work.
But then you do have a few guests who, because I guess if you're well traveled, or so we have people who actually come and commend us on that it must take a lot to maintain this the way you are. And actually the reason why we know this is because we've been here for 10 years. So we've had people who've stayed and they've come back, and every single time they say the same thing. That we've come here 5 years ago, but it's even better now. Like, how do you keep up with it? Like your landscaping, and they're always shocked because some people who've got like bungalows and things like that, they'll come and ask you, like, who does your landscaping? And I'm like, it's the owners, like, it's Vijay and it's Anaita, and we've all learned by trial and error, and whatever you see, it's like it's all done by them, so
also another compliment which we keep getting it, like people ask us, oh, how old are you? And then when you say 10 years, like, oh my god, 10 years. So they're like, for 10 years you're like just too good. I mean, a 10-year property looking brand new, it's like a huge compliment for us. So yes.
Which kind of bookings stresses you out more? Group bookings or last minute bookings?
Actually, nothing stresses out because it's pretty easy to do any booking. Last minute is the quickest actually because there's no brainer, because they call you and they want to stay with you, so it's like very quick and they've also made up their mind kind of. Group, actually, really realistic speaking, very easy because
Very
it's just
easy.
one person you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Every information is given by that one person, so it's not so difficult. So nothing's difficult
nothing
actually.
stresses
You
you
out.
as much.
No stress. Group or single unit, whatever, there's no stress.
With group bookings, you prefer that they come a little bit more in advance, so that you're just prepped in terms of, a good check-in. There's no hiccups at the last minute and things like that. So anything in advance is always good. Last minute also, I mean, we've got a great team. So, everybody's like,
yeah, teamwork.
It's teamwork.
It's a teamwork.
Has there been a moment in the last 10 years that made you feel super proud of your team?
Every day.
Every minute actually, because it's a team effort. End of the game, it's a team effort. We can't do this individually. So it's a team effort. That's it.
Yeah, and
so we are very proud.
Guests, like most of the times, the guests say that again the same thing, that we've been to so many 5-star properties, and yes, they do service, but your boys are genuinely, they're genuinely serving you, like not because they have to, like the way they constantly keep asking you, like, do you want to eat more of this, that, can we get you something else? So it's what guests tell us, and I always tell Vijay, it's like, we are blessed with our staff that we have. Their level of patience is unbelievable. Like, they are so calm, even if someone's yelling at them. We don't have anyone here who's got an attitude, basically, which sometimes you see in a lot of places. But our boys, from our housekeeping to the our boys, the waiters,
service boys, everybody,
service boys, they're just excellent. A level of patience that they have is, it's commendable. It's
at
really
the end of the day, it's a family. So we have 13 rooms, we have 26 guests. These 26 guests come to your house for a house party. So when we started Amanzi, that was the first thing I drilled into the boys. That this is your house, this is your family, these are your guests. As you treat a guest who comes to your house, how would you treat a guest? It's the same way. It's just that they are paying us money, and the guys who come to our house, we host them. It's the same thing. So that's how it's all built up, and that's how our boys treat every single guest, just like their own family. So, yeah.
Okay, this is our last question. If not Amanzi, what do you see yourself doing full time?
Me doing full time, probably teaching in a school. Like to be with kids, so I would be probably do some teaching, probably
be a trainer somewhere as well.
Yeah, teaching or something. Yeah, in that zone only.
Yeah, something to really. I mean, I've been in this field for 25 years now. I don't think
people, but like children, people, something to do. I would be doing something in that track only. She would be also with some people only, like training. Basically, she's excellent in training people, in dealing with people, and a lot of patience she has. Oh my God, the level of patience she has, commendable.
She should be in public relations. That's what her forte is. Like, she can sell anything to anyone, and she's a complete people person. So there's nowhere else that she actually can be. She needs to be in this where she is. It's perfect where she is. But if she were to, then yeah, PR. She'd be. I don't think anyone could do it as well as her. Yeah, she's made Amanzi. Amanzi, when we started, I remember like 10 years ago, and we were like, like, how are you going to get the guests in and stuff like that? And I was like, Vijay, you have Anaita. Like, she knows like 80% of the population in Mumbai, probably. So, so Amanzi got that push start, and the people kept coming in because of her name and people relying on her. Like, okay, if Anaita started something, it's got to be like worthwhile. Vijay, of course, as well, because when the minute he touches something, it's like perfection. So, that is what brought in. So, yeah, it's absolutely. You're doing what you're doing, Anu.
Thank you.
We need you.
We need
you.
you.
So, yeah.